I'm Michelle Thompson, your host for Pecan Pie. You know, the Robert Mills House features period rooms and focus galleries from the 18th through the 19th century. However, today it provides the perfect setting to present to you Diko Pekdemir-Lewis, fashion designer of Anton and Maxine. Diko, welcome to Pecan Pie.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you for having me here.
You know, I am so excited, Sweetie Pies, to have this amazing fashion designer here of Anton and Maxine. You're going to learn all about Anton and Maxine. You're going to see some of her beautiful creations. And I'm just so excited to present Diko Pekdemir-Lewis to you today. Now, Diko, to get started, it's customary for us to say hello to my Sweetie Pies. Let's just take a moment to say hello to the Sweetie Pies. Hey, Sweetie Pies.
Hi, Sweetie Pies.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Share with the Sweetie Pies a little bit of your background information and what led to you becoming a fashion designer.
Hello, I'm Diko, and I'm here in the States since almost 2 years. And I was born and raised in Germany and moved here to South Carolina. And I started designing clothes when I was very little. My dad, he's a tailor master. And so he had a studio in the house. And whenever he was making clothes, I was there too, making clothes for my dolls. And so it was kind of like, we say in Germany, it was put in my grip. It was something what I knew I was going to do when I grew up. And yeah, so since then I designed, and after high school, that was the thing, what I wanted to study. I went first to tailor school. That was my dad's idea. He said, before you just study design, you should study tailoring, so you know exactly how to make a clothing, how to be independent. You don't need a seamstress. You can do really from the beginning, you do the pattern and sew it and actually make the item all by yourself and be independent. And that was a good thought. After college, finished in Taylor College, I went to fashion design, graduated from there too, and I decided 2009 to start my own label. And the names, Anton and Maxine, those are my children's names, because I thought they're my children, they will always stay with me. So, and Anton is actually Antoinette, but I had to short it, and yeah, I'm happy with the name. Everybody likes it, and when they hear it, they can remember it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful name. So let's take a few steps back just a little bit. So you apprenticed under your father because he was a master tailor, and then you went to school in Germany, and you studied fashion design and tailoring, and then you graduated. So what was the next step? After you graduated, you went out in the workforce. What were some additional steps that you took to perfect your art of fashion design?
So after graduating, during I was studying, there were always designers where I studied who were looking for students, helping them out, getting collections ready. So we did that, and then I met actually other designers. They were in the business for over 20 years. And then the next step was working for a company. I worked for a company in Germany as a designer assistant, and share with her my job was finding the new trends and then convert them into oversized fashion, because the label was oversized fashion, which was a totally new segment for me. And after that, I decided to move back to my hometown where I come from, and there I worked as a freelance, where I get the job from other companies and make them their designs, but I want to do my own thing. So like I said, 2009 I decided, okay, now it's time to make my own label. And started.
Right, well your label is quite beautiful. I love the clothing and the way it feels, and I want to say, Sweetie Pies, that I do have on an Anton and Maxine original, and one of the things I love, guys, about this dress is it feels so comfortable.
Thank you.
I mean, the fabric just feels like silk on my skin. It moves very easily. I feel quite beautiful in it, so I hope you guys appreciate my look. So what's the philosophy behind Anton and Maxine?
So the philosophy is, it is very important when you go out at night and you wear something and you don't want everybody else wearing it. So I do everything myself. So I really produce, I make the pattern, I cut it, I sew it, And so there's no mass production. And some designs I have only one time available. Some I have maybe a quantity of maybe less than 10. And since every month I also try to put new clothing in there. So it's always a rotation, and you can go out and maybe nobody else has the same dress, and that's the thing behind it. And then quality. The quality is very important for me, because the fast fashion, you buy something, you wash it, and then it's, you know, the quality is bad, there's holes in it, or the stitch is open. So for me, important is really the quality, that everything, that you can wear it for a long time, you can wash it, you can wear it, and you'll not be sad.
Right, right. Well, I love your philosophy as far as the Anton and Maxine woman is concerned, because Sweetie Pies, no one else is going to have this dress on but me, and I do love that. And that's one of the unique thing about your creations, is that, you know, it's not mass produced like you said. So you don't have to worry about going to an event or a wedding or just any place and walking into someone who has your dress on. You guys know how that feels. So that's one of the things that I really, really love. So what does the size of your clothing range from?
So the standard is extra small to XL, but I also do custom made. So if, for example, I had, for example, a customer, she's very tall, and she needed the pants longer. So I do also offer that. And also, if there is a size taller needed, I also do that. But the standard is XS to XL.
Okay, so people can get their own custom pieces, and then the pieces that you also produce that may have a quantity of 4 or 5.
Yes.
And how often do you create your designs and put them out?
So where I am, where my studio is, we have always this first Thursday. So I always try to have new items on first Thursday. So there's always at least 1 or 2 pieces which are new at that month.
Okay, and where is your shop located?
It's at Tab's Art Center at Main Street. And I'm there since January, and my studio is upstairs, studio number 4.
Okay, so Sweetie Pies, if you want to see Diko's new designs, come out each month on the first Thursday, and you'll see more of her creations. Now, you know, people want to follow people that they love. They want to follow your designs and your creations. What are some social media sites that you're on so that the Sweetie Pies are able to follow you?
So I'm on Instagram, that's my most updated one, and it's called Anton and Maxine, A-N-D. And also on my website, which is www.antonandmaxine.com. I'm also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's also called Anton and Maxine.
Well, that's amazing. You guys, you know, please make sure that you go on social media, follow Anton and Maxine. If you're on Facebook, like her page. And what are some of the events also that you participate in case people want to go out and see some of your looks as well?
So the next event I'm really excited about is the Cola Fashion Week on the 23rd, the Saturday. And so the next 2 weeks I will make a lot of new designs just for the fashion week, and we will also vendoring there where people can buy it after the show or during the show. So I'm really excited about that. And other than that, I always join in different events when it's something going on and they need a designer for clothing, because you don't have many here. So I always open to join. But right now, the biggest is the Cola Fashion Week.
Yes, so make sure you follow her on social media, Anton and Maxine, so you'll know exactly where Diko Pekdemir-Lewis is going to be with her new creations. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, what pieces are available in the clothing line?
Right now, I have linen and jersey, like what you wear. This is my favorite material to work with, because it's, like you said, it's so soft, and
Yeah, it feels good.
And this is a company from here, from the US, and so that's something I like to stay local in the same country. And so jersey, especially since it's so warm here, it feels really good on your skin. The same as with linen. Linen is a very classic material. It's a rich material, and it's been out there forever. So, and I will have pants available, shorts, dresses, like flowy dresses, in black. Then I have a new color, which is kind of like a flamingo pinky.
Wow.
And I really like the color because it looks good on every skin color, what I really enjoy that. And then mostly it's black, that's my favorite color. But I do try to put colors in it.
Okay, and what is your website address? You know, in case people want to go to your website and see some of your creations.
It's www.anton, A-N-T-O-N, and A-N-D, Maxine, M-A-X-I-N-E.com.
Yes, and we'll have that information available for you, Sweetie Pies, so you can follow Anton and Maxine. And I hope I've whet your appetite, Sweetie Pies, because now I think it's a great time for you to see Anton and Maxine creations.
Yes.
What do you say, Diko?
Yes, Sweetie Pies, it is time to show you my creations.
Okay, Sweetie Pies, Anton and Maxine.
Hello, Sweetie Pies. Right now I would like to introduce you to my first look on Rondolin. This is one of my favorite dresses. It's called Ivy, and I made it out of viscose jersey because the material, as I described earlier, is one of my favorite materials. And this look, as she's styled, is like for going out, having dinner or party afterwards. And the cut, as you see, is like a dolman sleeve, and you can pull it up, make it shorter. And then I always try to put pockets in. So around the limit you can put your hands in the pockets. So it has a V-neck. I think a V-neck always makes a nice neckline. Then if you would like to turn around. This is the back view, very sleek and minimal and chic. So the person who's wearing it can shine in my clothing. This dress Ivy is available in the sizes XS to XL in my studio. I have it in black, as you can see on Rondolin. Then I also have it in violet, and I'm going to produce for the next show in that flamingo pink, which is then also available in these sizes. And this is Rondolin, she's modeling for me. Hello, Sweetie Pies, this is my outfit number 2. Here, Ellie. She's wearing my new pants. They're out of linen and they called Paula. I made them with the overlap, which is right now very in style. And then you can put the pants up, hem them, vary it with the length. And it got pockets, which is very important, so you always know where to put your hands. And I made it with elastic bands, so it can fit everybody with no problem. And you have no problem after you eat that you don't fit in your pants anymore. You always have your space. And then if you turn around, sweetie. So, and the cut is very comfortable, but it should not have the lazy look. It should be still very stylish. That is very important to me. If you turn around again. And the crop shirt is also in style again. And the crop shirt is made out of jersey, and both is very new. This is one of my new styles, which I will be producing this next 2 weeks and will be also available at the Kola Fashion Week. So how do you like it wearing it?
Oh, I love it. I think the pants have got to be my favorite part. Just, I have so much room in the pockets and they breathe so well. I can do pretty much anything in these. Everything feels so good and it makes me feel good wearing it.
That's great. That's what I want. People should feel great and confident in my clothing. Thank you. Hello, Sweetie Pies. Here I would like to describe you my outfit number 3 on Jocelyn. So Jocelyn is wearing my turtleneck top in this coast jersey, and she's wearing also the Zoe shorts in linen. So the shorts, what I really wanted to do, I wanted to create something for the South Carolina hot summer weather. That's why I chose the linen, because linen you can breathe in, you don't sweat, and it always looks classy. And the inspiration came from the 80s, the paperback, the high waist, and then the belt. And also very important are the pockets. As you can see, you can put your hands into it. And the length is not too short, it's not too long, it's the perfect length. And Jocelyn, how do you like my outfit?
I love this outfit. I love how the material of the top is so soft and stretchy, and I love that the shorts are high-waisted because it's really slimming, and the shorts, they don't ride up at all. It's really nice.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, Sweetie Pies.
Sweetie Pies, I just want to say I feel so good in this Anton and Maxine creation. It feels really good on my skin. I like the way it moves so easily. I feel like I can wear this dress on a night on the town, you know, date night, hanging out with the girls. It just feels really, really good. And Diko, I really want to thank you and the models for being here today to present to my Sweetie Pies, Anton and Maxine. I want to thank Ursula Jennings of Style by Ursula for making us look so great today in Diko's creations. Guys, was it as easy as pie?
It was easy as pie.
Okay, I'm Michelle Thompson, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.